What's happening, guys? It's your buddy Griz, and I realize I'm a little late on this, but I wanted to do a Dirty Bomb video today, as I haven't done one in quite a while, and I figured I might as well talk about the recent update, which included a lot of really awesome game tweaks, as well as a new merc by the name of Phoenix. Now, I don't have any Phoenix gameplay for you yet, because he wasn't put into the rotation when the update hit for some reason. Therefore, unless you had 50,000 credits lying around, or you were willing to pay the $10.99 USD it costs to purchase Phoenix, you haven't gotten to play as him yet. Like me, I haven't gotten to play as him yet. Which brings me to the main reason why I made this video. I need your guys' help. I have a question for you, and I really want to know what you guys think I should do. But before I ask it, I just want to talk about some of the cool stuff that was part of the update here. So other than the obvious addition of a cool new merc, there was a lot of interesting things added and tweaked in the update, interesting to me anyway. First off, there was a significant change to the rules for the stopwatch game mode, which is really cool because that's pretty much the only game mode I play. The changes were mostly dealing with the way the game is scored, and it introduces the possibility of a match ending in a draw. So that's really the biggest change here, is the introduction of the draw. And how that happens is basically if both teams reach the same point in the same amount of time, match ends in a draw. So just an example, if both teams only manage to destroy one container in the second half of terminal, the match will end in a draw. Or if both teams were able to escort the EV in chapel but were not able to deliver either of the EMPs, so situations like that, the match is going to end in a draw. On top of that, the game now scores teams a little more granularly. So for example, on those multi-objective sections, like the second objective in terminal, like where you have to blow up the 2 containers or whatever, the final objective in train yard, the same thing, where you have to deliver the 2 data cores to the chopper. So now destroying one container or delivering one objective is now better than doing none of that. So basically, if your team manages to deliver one objective or blow up one container and the other team doesn't, then your team gets the win, and rightfully so, you know, you did more. The same applies to EV escort objectives. If both teams are not able to get the EV to the final destination, the team who moved it the farthest will win. So that's pretty great if you ask me. It makes much more sense this way, and it's going to reward the team who actually, you know, does make it farther, or does better with the win. Finally, the last little bit of this is the implementation of overtime. So remember how frustrating it could be to plant the C4 on an objective with only like 5 seconds left, and then have the match just end without giving your team a chance to defend it at all? Yeah, pretty frustrating. Anyway, that is now a thing of the past. Now if you plant the C4 on an objective and the timer runs out, the game will continue until the C4 either explodes or is disarmed. So that's pretty awesome as well. And some other changes included in the update that I figured were worth mentioning had to do with weapon balancing and some general gameplay and audio fixes. Nothing too interesting there, other than a slight tweak to Red Eye. His smoke grenade radius was increased by 10%, but now players who've been spotted by Red Eye become unspotted if he dies, so that's pretty cool. Also, I didn't know this until now, but apparently you can dissipate Red Eye's smoke cloud by tossing some explosives in the cloud yourself. They did make a change to this as well. They increased the amount of explosive damage it takes to actually dissipate the smoke cloud. So it's a little tougher to get rid of the smoke, I guess, and it takes more explosives, I guess. Another small little addition they made, and Counter-Strike players are really going to love this, I think, is they added the ability to inspect your weapon, just like you can in CS. Now, this is obviously just a cosmetic change and is really not going to add a whole lot, just a little bit of flair to the gameplay, if you will. I always like this, though, in CS, because when you make a good play and you know there are people spectating you, you can inspect your weapon and make yourself look just like the coolest cat in the lobby. It's really not something that's going to give you an advantage anyway, it just looks cool. One more thing that I feel is worth mentioning that was part of this update is that we now have the ability to report players. This is definitely important and awesome because the game's anti-cheat system, NGS, can't do it all on its own. We, as players, have a responsibility to minimize the amount of hackers in the game, and this reporting system gives us the tools to do it. It can be kind of hard to spot a hacker in Dirty Bomb, but if you ever run into a player who kills you instantly, like every time you run into him, chances are he's hacking. There's nobody in the world that is good enough to get headshots like every single time. The movement in this game is so quick and sporadic that it just can't be possible for someone to be headshotting and dropping you in a split second every single engagement. So if you run into someone who is going 40-6 every game, dropping you instantly every time you see him, chances are he's hacking. So make sure you report, even if you just suspect someone is cheating. The devs will review the player's footage and make the call themselves. Also, if you're going to report someone you strongly believe is cheating, get everyone else to report him in the lobby as well. It just helps out the devs notice. So that pretty much takes care of the update stuff. There are a few more things that were included in the update, so if you want to read it all yourself, I'll leave a link in the description below. You can go check it out for the full breakdown. But that brings me to the question that I have for you guys. I need help deciding what to do with all my cash. I currently have over 50,000 credits that I saved up, and I can't decide what to do with it. So here's my question to you guys. Should I buy a new Merc, or should I spend the entire 50 grand on cases and just do a big case opening video, or I just spend all my hard-earned cash and open a ton of cases? I really need your help on this one, guys, because I am super conflicted. I just keep saving up all my cash because I can't make a decision. So I now have enough to buy any Merc, and I don't know if I just don't know if that's a good way to spend my cash or not. I could buy like Fragger or Phoenix, or even Rhino I'm interested in buying. So do I do that, or do I spend it all on cases and do a big case opening video? If I go for the cases, there's a possibility I might get some good loadouts, but there is the much more real possibility that I'll get absolutely nothing good. But when it's over, I guess at least I'll have enough loadout cards to trade up for some good ones. But on the other hand, I could get one of the better Mercs for good. So decide for me, because I can't. And if you guys think that I should buy a new Merc, which one should I buy? I'm not opposed to listening to some suggestions here. Leave me your favorite Mercs and why you like them so I can better decide who to unlock. Leave it down in the comments below. I really like medics, so I'm thinking I might spring for Phoenix, but Fragger is also a really good Merc, and I kind of want him to be available all the time too. God, decisions. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you enjoy the rest of the gameplay. There's a little bit left of the game here. I did pretty well in this game, so that's why I thought I'd throw it up. But please help me out. Let me know what you think I should do down in the comments below, guys. I'm counting on ya. Now, I know not many people are too hyped on this game, but I really enjoy it, and I want to keep making videos on it so long as you guys continue to enjoy them. So if you're one of those people who does enjoy the Dirty Bomb videos, please let me know by leaving a like on your way out. It just helps me to understand whether or not these videos are even worth making. As always, if you're new around here, I'd absolutely love it if you hit that subscribe button and became my buddy. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. My name's Griz, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!